I'm going to be reviewing the, this guy. Yep. You know that everybody's been talking about this guy from Juno and Company, the furry little beauty blender. And I also grabbed some brushes from them. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on these products, keep watching. Smoochies. Alright guys, so let's talk beauty products, beauty sponges, beauty brushes, right? That's what today's video is about. Before I jump into this video, let me first say, if you're new to my channel, what's up? I'm Jen. Glad you could join me. And if you're a returning viewer, what's up? What's good? How you been? Glad you made it back, man. So happy you're here. So, you know what to do. Just click them. Just do it. Just do it. All right, moving on. Couple of things I want to touch base on. Okay. So the products that I got, let me tell you a little story about this company real quick. Okay. When I went to their website, they had these beauty blenders. They were sold out of the pointy ones, so they only had this guy that has the tip cut off, which is fine because it's, you know, it's still got that little stamp area. I'm okay with this. I could work with it. So for one of these guys by itself, it was $6. Totally reasonable. And then they had a bundle where it gave you one of these guys along with, it was supposed to be a flat top foundation brush. And both products for $5. So of course I went that route because hello, 2 products for the price of 1 and you still got this on a discount. So I jumped at it. Okay, so long story short, they sent me the wrong brush. I also ordered 2 other brushes. I got an eyeshadow brush, which is this guy. It's the ES06. Nice brush. And they're nice and long and they've got a point. So you get, you know, they're nice and they're nicely shaped. They're kind of, you know, they've just got some weight to them. They're really nice brushes. I'm not complaining. I haven't had any issues with shedding or any of that. Now these, I do have a little, my only concern here. Okay, these are supposed to be the same brush apparently. They're both labeled ES03. They are both labeled the same 03. Sorry, it was supposed to go that way. Okay, ES03. Both brushes say the same thing, right? But they are not exactly the same brush. This one clearly has a point to it, whereas this one's round. So that confuses me a little bit, but it's fine. And this one is definitely a little softer, like fluffier. This one seems a little more dense. Well, clearly the brushes, you know, it's more like pointed and like the white part comes down further. Like they're 2 totally different brushes in my opinion. Close, but not the same. So I was a little confused about that situation there. That maybe they changed people who they, you know, I believe it is a smaller indie brand and, you know, they're just starting out. So maybe they changed just who makes their brushes. I don't know. So that was a little curious, if you will. No big deal though. Now, each one of these brushes, okay, this eyeshadow brush, when I ordered it, it was $2. $2. And now on their website, I checked it out, it's $1. Yeah. And then these brushes are $2 each. I could not believe that the prices were so reasonably. I mean, $2 for a blush brush or a bronzer brush or a powder. I mean, it's a decent size, okay? Here is my powder brush. So it's like half of that, but here's a Morphe brush that I got, the Morphe M401, okay? And it's got the point. So these two guys are very similar, right? This one just is a little softer, a lot softer actually. And it's kind of a little more dense than this one. But this one's $2. I don't know what this one is, but it's $2. And I mean, they're very similar in size. So it's not like it's a mini brush or something to that effect. Do you know what I mean? It's a normal size brush. I just couldn't believe the prices, though. I had to try them out. And honestly, they're really soft. I have not had them shed at all yet. I'm still playing with them and getting familiar with them. I have had no issues with them. Now, back to my story. I contacted Juno. You know, I sent them an email or something. I don't remember. But I did contact them in some way. And I think I emailed and explained the situation, how I got the wrong brush. That I was expecting a flat foundation brush and I got more of a blush bronzer brush. I don't know if it's the owner or who it was, but the lady that I spoke with texted me back right away, apologized for the issue, as well as asked me what I wanted to do. Like, she resolved the issue very rapidly. I personally wanted the right brush sent to me, but they were out of stock. So she refunded my $2 back to my debit account, like, immediately. So within 2 days of me receiving these brushes, my issue was cleared up, basically. And so I can't speak any higher of their customer service or any of that. I just really feel that this place is a diamond in the rough. Like, no, hidden gem. Let me say that. Hidden gem. That's what I mean. They are, for an indie brand, like, they're doing it right. Their customer service is amazing. And I was really impressed. Like, I really was. And I really like their brushes. So far, so good. But let me talk to you about this blue guy. I'm not crazy about the blue guy. I know a lot of people have reviewed it and spoke about it and so forth. I personally don't like the blue guy for foundation. I do not like him for wet products. I watched Tati's review and Nikki Tutorial's review, which is why I purchased this guy to begin with. Super soft. Super soft. It wasn't Nikki Tutorials, I'm sorry. It was... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Point is, when I used it for foundation, like Tati said, I agree. It's more of a pat and swipe. You gotta... I don't know. I just didn't feel that it put the product on evenly that way. I tried a more full coverage foundation with it. I tried applying my Fenty with it because that's a thinner product. And each time I just went back to my regular beauty blender from e.l.f, which I like this. Love this guy. Same price range. These are, you know, budget friendly. I think this was $6, something like that. So they're both comparable in price. I do, however, love this guy for powders, though. Because it does have that little notch so I can stamp it where I need to. And it's nice and soft when you're patting the powder in. Plus, I find that because of the little furry parts of it, it like holds the powder. So when you push it on your skin, instead of having the powder go everywhere, it kind of holds it and contains it. So it just disperses it where you press it. So I liked that about it. I found personally that this did not put my foundation or concealer on the way I like it. It kept getting it either cakey in parts or spotty in other parts. It looked like I used the sponge or something, you know, like it looked like spotty, like stippled or something. It's the only way I can explain it. I do have a clip of what my nose situation looks like. I will include that in this video, so watch for that. It's at the end. So that being said, everything else though, love it. I am going to still use this guy. Like I said, I'm going to keep playing with it and see if I, you know, come up with if I can figure out a way that works for me. You know, I'm all about playing with stuff until I figure out how it works for me. And, you know, I'm a budget shopper. You know, I am one who will, okay, if I purchase something, it may not work the greatest for me, but I'm going to find something that it works for. 9 times out of 10, I can usually keep using something if it's workable. I can usually make it work to some degree. May not be what I go for every time, but if I'm stuck and I need it, or if there's something I really love in the palette and I just want to make it work, I will figure out a way to make it work. But that doesn't mean I'm going to recommend it to you guys, because you shouldn't have to do all of that to make a product work. So I've already invested my money in it, so I'm going to get my money's worth if I can't return it. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean I'm going to tell you to buy it and make you go through all that too. No, I'm going to say don't buy this. I now have to figure out how to make this freaking thing work. You know what I mean? All right, so having said all that, yes, I am going to keep playing with it and see if I can find more uses for it other than just my powder. But personally, I'm going to say 1 up, 1 down on this for me, because I just really don't like it for my products right now. Yeah, so I'm not going to recommend it. But I still do recommend Juno and Company. I love them. Love them. And again, I personally don't like this blue product, this blue beauty blender. But, you know, it's still only $5 or $6. So if you want to try it, it's not going to break your bank. You know, and that's another thing that I love about this company, is that they're so reasonable and affordable. So if you do buy something and you're not completely thrilled with the situation, that's not going to kill you. It's not going to break your bank. You know, some of these palettes are ridiculously priced, or brushes are $1 bajillion. And I just love when I find a place that gets it and, you know, makes it people friendly. I mean, you know, poor people, not everybody has $1 million to spend on makeup. So I really, really loved this business. Sorry, I have a hair that's driving me nuts. There it is. So that's it as far as that goes. I will include the little clip of my nose situation. Hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about. And yeah, I of course will list all of this makeup as well. And that's it for today, guys. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And of course, you know, leave me some comments. If you have any questions, drop them below. I love chatting with you guys. And I do try and get back to you as fast as possible. Also, sorry, my sweater is driving me bonkers here. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, as far as the blue guy, 1 up, 1 down. So we're here. And the other brushes and all of that, 2 up. I really, really look forward to buying more products from this company, because their brushes are banging. So that's it for today, guys. Again, I love you guys so much. Thanks for your time. Until the next one, smoochies. Mwah. Bye.